Hello everyone, welcome back to Trafft videos. One of the most important functionalities of a booking app is being able to inform your customers and your employees that there's a booking or a cancellation or if someone rescheduled an appointment. This is where the email notifications come into play. They are integrated in your Trafft account and are easily set up. Let me show you. By default, Trafft uses the noreply@trafft.com email address to send out automated notifications. While you can still configure a custom sender name and an email address for your replies, there's a catch. Since the noreply@trafft.com address is used by hundreds of other users, emails sent from it are more likely to be flagged as spam by email providers. To avoid this, we highly recommend configuring SMTP and using your own email address. With SMTP, your emails are less likely to be filtered out as spam, and you still have the flexibility to configure a different email for replies. We'll get back to SMTP settings later on, but first, let me show you what email notifications can do. To access email notifications, click on Settings, expand the email notifications, and click on Email Notifications. You'll see two columns in here, to customer and to employee. These are different templates that are sent to the customer and to the employee about the booking. These are default templates that are automatically included and enabled in your Trafft account. The notifications with this clock symbol indicate as scheduled notifications. This means that these notifications are sent at a certain time. For example, the appointment reminder is sent 1 day before the appointment. You can change that to be from 30 minutes up to 1 week before the appointment. As its name suggests, it's there to remind the customer that there's an upcoming appointment. The same goes for follow-up. The only difference is that the follow-up email is sent after the appointment. So again, you can choose between 30 minutes and 1 week. Notification templates are subject to change. This means that you can change the subject of the template and the body of it. So if this subject doesn't sit well with you, you can change it. You can also add up to 3 CC and BCC email addresses. The body of the email is how your customers are informed about their appointments. These strings enclosed in double curly brackets are placeholders. These are replaced by actual data, so customer's full name, the service name, the employee's full name, appointment start date and time. You get the picture. You can always change this, so if you delete the customer's full name, you can address them only by their first name, so customer first name. Wherever you place the cursor, the placeholder you click on will be added. Placeholders that include links like the Zoom join URL or the cancellation link or the reschedule link can be added as hyperlinks. All you need to do is select the text, click on this button, and paste the placeholder. The toolbar at the top allows you to change the font and the style of your email. If you have a predefined HTML template, you can click on this button and just paste it in here. Now when we save the changes, this template is saved and ready to be used. You can also select to which services this notification template applies. And the 3 buttons menu at the top right allows you to send a test email just to verify that everything is working correctly. The email that is received shows us the template that we just created, but you'll notice that the placeholders haven't been replaced with any data since this is just a test email. In here, you can see that it was sent from the SMTP email we configured and the reply goes to the one we defined in email settings. The same process applies to all these email templates. The name of the template tells you when the email is going to be sent. So based on the default appointment status, which in this case is approved, the appropriate email notifications is going to be sent. If we change the status to pending, the first notification that's going to go out is the appointment pending email notification. If you reject the appointment, this one will be sent. If a customer cancels the appointment, this one will be sent. If the appointment is rescheduled, this one will be sent, and so on. The same applies to employee templates. You edit the default templates and you save them so they are sent to your employees once there's a booking. These, of course, need to be different than the email sent out to the customer, which is why these are shorter by default. All paying users have the option to turn on the custom notifications feature. When you click on Setup, Trafft takes you to the email notifications, and you can now see that there is a Create Notification button in the top right corner. When you click on it, you can create a custom email notification for a certain service, for example. In this case, we'll use the mentoring session service. There are many reasons why you would want to create a custom notification for a specific service, so we will let you decide on how you're going to use this feature. In the bottom, you can select if this is going to be an action-triggered notification, which applies to the appointment status change. So if the appointment is pending, approved, canceled, rejected, or rescheduled, or if this is going to be a scheduled notification, which is sent before or after the appointment, or exactly on time. If you're going for before, you can switch between minutes, hours, days, weeks, or even months, and choose anywhere from 1 until 30, which applies to months, weeks, days, and hours, while minutes have the ability to choose between 5, 15, 30, and 45 minutes. Now, when we create this notification, it will appear in the template list. Let me show you how this works. When a customer books an appointment on your website, they receive an email notification. Since the custom notification we created was created as a scheduled notification, the customer received the default appointment approved email notification. As you can see here, dear customer first name, please join us via this link. Since we chose the on-site location, there is no link in here, but you can see that all placeholders have been replaced. So mentoring session with John Doe, we're expecting you on October 29th, 2024 at 9 a.m. You can cancel clicking on this link. You can reschedule clicking on this link. So if a customer wants to cancel, he made this booking by mistake, he can click on it and it will take him to the cancel booking window where they need to either discard this request or confirm the cancellation. The reschedule works in a similar way. It just offers the calendar where the customer can choose a different date or a different time when they can reschedule their appointment. Again, if they do this, they will receive another notification indicating that the appointment has been rescheduled. And here it is. Dear John Hancock, the details for your mentoring session with John Doe has been changed. The appointment is now set for November 5th at 9:45 a.m. Email notifications can also be sent from the back end. So when you click on appointments and create a new appointment, you go through it as you would always. So select the service, select the employee, select the date, select the time, choose the location, and enter the customer's profile. By default, Trafft will send out a notification, but if you need to create one and not notify your customer, just click on this checkbox and the notification will not be sent to the customer. Of course, the templates sent from the backend are the same as the ones sent from the front end. And this is basically how email notifications work. But I still need to show you the SMTP settings. Under Features and Integrations, you can click on Email and Notifications and just click on Setup if you already enabled the SMTP email feature. The sender name is what's going to appear as the sender in your customers and your employees' inbox. So right here, John's Barbershop. The sender email is noreply@johnsbarbershop.com, which is not shown in case we configured the reply to email address which we did at the beginning of the video. So the reply to email address is replyhere@johnsbarbershop.com. The username is the email address that you log in to your inbox with. In this case, we're using Gmail's SMTP. So for Gmail, the host is smtp.gmail.com and port is 587, but you can leave the port blank and Trafft will use the default one. In case of Gmail, Outlook, Yahoo, and many other email providers, in order to reduce spam, they implemented an app-specific password. This password is different from the password you use to log into your email account with. I'll quickly show you how to configure it. In case of Gmail, you can access your account from the inbox. So click on your profile image in the top right corner and click on Manage Your Account. This takes you to Google's dashboard. Navigate to Security and make sure that you have the two-step verification turned on. This is required for an app password to be created. Once the two-step verification is complete, you can click on it to access the app password. Scroll down and you will see app passwords you may have previously created in your account. Clicking on this button takes you to the app passwords, their names, and when they were created. You can never revisit and review your previously created passwords, so it's important for you to save them if you don't want to change them in the app later on. Let's just create one for Trafft real quick. And this is it. This is your password. So you copy this password, and when you click on Done, you will not be able to see it anymore. Once the password has been created and copied, you can enter it in here. Also, an important note is that for Google SMTP, you need to delete these spaces. So the password should consist of 16 lowercase letters without any spaces, dashes, hyphens, or anything else. Once you click on Save and Test Email, Trafft confirms that the settings has been saved and that the password is correct, otherwise we wouldn't be able to save it. And since you saved and tested SMTP settings, you will receive this email in your inbox, which just confirms Test SMTP email settings. The procedure for other email providers is similar, but you need to check out their documentation or reach out to their support for specific app password configuration steps. Not defining an app password is one of the most frequent issues with SMTP. So before configuring SMTP, check with your mailing provider if they require an app password for A2P or application to person emailing. So that's about it. You have the ability to modify the existing templates, you have the ability to create new notifications, you have the ability to do whatever you want with these email notifications and use them to inform your customers and your employees about the changes in the schedule. If you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comment section below. And while you're there, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell icon so you're notified about all upcoming videos coming from this channel. Until next time, take care, guys.